Hi, this is Avebury, the exciting Avebury, okay? We look at this site of being back into the 3,000 years BC, so we're looking at about the Neolithic period, okay? This is one of the stones that surrounds the site. Most of these stones were removed in the medieval period simply because the Christian church thought the pagan symbolism with these stones was too immense to actually cope with, so they were demolished, thrown into the ditches, they were thrown into pits and so on, and some of the stones were used for building work in the village of Avebury itself. And one of the stones from the medieval period, when it was excavated, only in the past 200 years, we found a body that had been trapped under one of the stones because that person had been convinced by the church to actually quarry the stones and to actually demolish them. That person was actually killed by the stone itself. So what we look, the first real remarks we find by antiquarians seeing this site as being any importance was in the 17th century. In 1649, John Aubrey described the site as being more like a cathedral in comparison to the church-like site of Stonehenge, because this site is absolutely immense. The ditch which is behind us over on the left is basically a ditch which, when excavated, is at between 7 and 10 metres in depth, which is quite astronomical really, 10 metres in depth. At the bottom it shallows out into a flat base and it's up to about 4 metres in width, okay? So it's quite boggy around here as well. It's quite a bad day today, but you can obviously get some idea of the immensity of these stones. Some of these stones are over 20 tons in weight, which is quite amazing, okay? The site is surrounded by, as I say, you've got a ditch, and beyond that is an earthworks itself. Basically, Avebury, one of the most important sites within the context of Britain. Obviously, I wouldn't say that Avebury is second to Stonehenge. I would say that Avebury is more important than Stonehenge itself, because Avebury is absolutely immense. You could fit the four standing stones of Stonehenge in Avebury, in the inner circle of Avebury itself, which is quite immense. So we look at excavation work beginning at this site, proper excavation work, possibly in the 18th century under the auspices of Stukely, which is in about sort of the early 1700s, right through until the middle part of the 20th century. So we see excavation work. So this is Karl-James Langford reporting at Avebury in 2008. Over and out. Thank you.
Oh, that's